Okay, 4 right, 3 down on RBG. Having trouble with the button again, fellas. So I've been setting up another box. I set up one yesterday with some plants in. So by the look at that Kaipo Daisy, I don't think it's going to work. So, but the moss is still pretty good. The moss seems to be the key indicator plant, I think. But Oxalis is pretty tough, and Medicago is pretty tough, but they do succumb eventually. Not too good on the bran. Getting mould on the gutter moss. That one was submerged. It's starting to shrink down, so maybe adding 3 parts of water was too much. I think that's going to succumb. But then again, it might mature, or as they say in the biological world, after it climaxes, it's a biological term, you might want to look it up, we may try all this again, sort of thing. So, yeah. Yeah, Clive wants to get in on the action, sort of thing. We'll just move this one across. Pack 'em, stack 'em, and rack 'em. Yeah. So, that was pretty tough, but you can see it's starting to wilt now. Starting to succumb. I said, by the look of that, they're not going to survive from previous. And there's Medicago, pretty tough. Yeah, but you've got to go through all the bells and whistles to find the answer, don't you? So it's pretty good. You know, it's almost over a week now, I think. So yeah, pretty amazing for what it is. At 22 grams to the litre, sort of thing. So, yeah, anyway, I'll put this, that one goes over there, this one back over here, in the sun, sort of thing. Oh, that was the other thing I didn't mention with the polythene. You know, we found out, after all this years of solar grow being fobbed off with this expensive solar grow, that we went to trying the so-called cheap polythene, and they said, oh, it'll bust up. We found it survived 3 whole seasons in the sun and would bust up between the 3rd and the 4th. So basically, you have 3 seasons, 3 Aussie summers, with the intent, and then you replace it between the 3rd and the 4th season. So in the winter of the 3rd to the 4th summer, that's when you replace your polythene, sort of thing. And of course it lets through, unlike the solar grow that reflects the red and the green. Plants don't use green, that's not bad, but reflecting red is a problem because plants use blue and red, you see. And of course Donnie put all this polythene on, and the colours of his plants, it was absolutely bloody amazing. You can go and see the clips. Colours we hadn't seen since the 70s, so this is like 25 years have gone past of using solar grow. And suddenly, bang, Donnie comes out with this breakthrough from changing over to polythene, and the colours were like in the 70s. It was amazing. Oh, really rich colours. So, but the other thing I want to point out about polythene and these sort of plastics is it spreads the light out. So when the light hits the wall, so you only have to have the top of your greenhouse in the sun, and the amount of reflection and scattering around the greenhouse, you'll get light right down to the ground, sort of thing, down there, sort of thing, and it will be cool light down there, you see. So yeah. The other thing is the fact with having things in boxes like this and polythene in your greenhouse and having things on the ground, people don't realise that it heats the air, and then the heat goes downwards. So even if you've got your pots on the ground, the heat goes down through the pots and into the soil and can act as a reservoir in the soil. So even if your top of your greenhouse is only in sun, the heat will go down through the greenhouse, even though heat rises and cold air sinks. Eventually, over time through the day, the heat goes down the greenhouse and goes down through your pots. It warms up all your pots, you see. So even this is down here, it's getting warmed by the air going down. So when you keep the lid on and a bit of sunlight on the top, the heat warms up in there and it goes down through the soil. So it warms the soil up. Something they don't really tell you, or don't really draw out and explain. So there are 2 key points there. The scattering of the light. So that also helps spread the warmth through the greenhouse and down. But yeah. And of course there's all those secrets of the milk bottle greenhouse as well. If you want to look those up, just type in milk bottle greenhouse or secrets milk bottle or secret milk bottle greenhouse or something, and it'll pop up. They're not good quality clips because, yeah, we were living in the King John Howard years, you know. Yeah, so and now we're living in the Tony Abbott years, or hopefully we're going to get shot of him this Saturday. He's gone forever out of politics. We're going to say fuck off, and he'll be gone, sort of thing. So yeah, never to return to politics, hopefully. So yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd say that, and we'll see how they go in the next few days, sort of thing. But so. I think we're gonna come up to a real major breakthrough things, but it may involve having to climax the boxes. So you've got to put them in, climax them, and then put your plants in, sort of thing. But it's good to learn these things, you know, how tough plants are and which ones are going to succumb. Can plants survive in there until the box climaxes and then grow out from climax, sort of thing. So, yeah, as I said, you might not look that word up. It's a biological term, sort of thing. Anyway, I'll load this box up and we'll do another clip maybe tomorrow or the next day or something like that. Okay, over and out. See ya.